Hi everyone, it's Carly. It's day 5 of the living on a state pension. How do I feel today? Yeah, okay. Had a really good day today. I got up and made my breakfast. Getting a bit bored of ham sandwiches, so I made myself a fish finger sandwich, which is quite good. Then I went to go meet Kimberly to go and play bingo. We decided to go somewhere nearer Kimberly this time because during the week she'd come up to me near Camden. So Kimberly lives in Morden, which is the very end of the Northern Line, and I live in Highgate, which is the other end of the Northern Line. So normally I would probably drive, but obviously I can't afford petrol. So I got the tube, like a good girl, and I went down to Tooting and we went to bingo, which was brilliant fun. On a Friday afternoon, it's cheap day, so all the books were £1, which was brilliant. And then we add in like the party extra and the high five and a couple of other things. It was £3.50, which I thought was a really good value. And we took our packed lunch inside the bingo hall. Everyone in there did the same thing. Everyone in there obviously just comes for the day bingo and has their packed lunch in the warm, which is a really good idea. They did sell food in there, like hot food, which was reasonably cheap. But obviously if you can bring packed lunch, why not? Everyone in there was obviously really old. Me and Kimberly were the youngest people in there, and were almost not frowned upon at all, but sort of people looked at us as if to say, like, what are you doing in here? But we had a really good time. We did some filming and we didn't win, but we had a really good time. And then after that we came out and we nipped over to Primark quickly. Kimberly wanted to get some gloves for firework night tomorrow night, in case she gets cold, and they do gloves in there, 2 pairs of gloves for £1, so that was really cheap. She managed to get herself some gloves. There was a scarf in there for 25p, which I thought was a bargain. So Primark's really good value anyway, but I think everyone knows that. You don't need to be doing the state pension to know that Primark's cheap. And then we went back to Kimberly's house to make chicken soup. We just uploaded some videos there. Then we just sort of went into the kitchen, filmed ourselves making it, because I think a news channel wanted to watch us making chicken soup. So we just got the bare ingredients chopped up, spoke about the week, and made some chicken soup, which was quite nice. Kim then went out to her friend's house and I got the tube home. The tube from one end to the other end would have probably taken me about an hour and a half, which it did on the way there, but at 6 o'clock it's rush hour, so it's between 6 and 7, so it took me almost 2 hours to get home, which I wasn't best impressed with, because I could have just driven home in maybe about half an hour, 45 minutes, but you know, you got to do these things. At least there was the tube. If it was a bus, I probably wouldn't still be home yet. So yeah, that was really fun. Then I got home, I uploaded some pictures and videos for this experiment. Just cooked myself some pasta with sort of plain dolmio sauce, so very basic, but does the trick. And just want to chill out really and watch some telly now for the rest of the evening. I'm still feeling a bit unwell, a bit hoarse on my old throat. Could really do with some strepsils and some cough medicine, but because I'm asthmatic as well, so when I get ill it sort of, I get a bit chesty, and I've already spent lots of money on like Lemsips and Beecher's cold and flu, but now I can't afford to buy the cough medicine, which is, yeah, not great because I need it. But it's Friday and I'm on £2.79 left to spend out of my £58. I've basically got to spend that tomorrow, because Sunday we're going to go to the Remembrance Parade at 11, and then we have the meal voucher from the quiz night earlier in the week, so we're going to use that for our lunch, and then we're going to go on to ITV News Studios to do a piece on the news at 6:15, so I'll have like some soup or something after that. So basically I've only got to worry about tomorrow, which is kind of handy because I've only got £3 left. So yeah, I think it's really hitting me now at the end of the week that this is so not easy at all, and I know it's only an experiment and I can go back to my normal living next week, but what this has taught me this week a lot of things, but it's basically, yeah, it's so weird that I'm 27 and I wouldn't have thought yet I need to have savings for a pension, a house, or whatever. And I'm sort of almost concerned now that I really need to step up the game. And as soon as this experiment is over, that's it. I'll be putting money away every week, or every month rather, and making sure that I have set up something for my future, because I couldn't live on a state pension at all, not with the bills that I've got going out. And the basic things that I did this week, I feel for everybody that is living on that, it's really hard, really hard. And also, I sort of noticed it more today in bingo hall, that everyone came on their own, and this experiment has, I sort of missed all my friends. I know, like, I'm doing this for a reason, and I can go back and see them next week, but obviously when I'm older, I hope, touch wood, that my friends and family are around to take me out and to treat me, but because otherwise I'd feel really lonely, and I really miss seeing my friends this week, and I haven't really seen my family that much. But I noticed that a lot of people that I've sort of, you kind of like are watching the scene, like OAPs, like when you're doing this experiment, they're all on their own, and they always sort of go and do things on their own, and that's really sad. So yeah, I'm kind of, yeah, I'm not looking forward to sort of being old and alone, but you know, it's fine. So anyway, that's about it for me. Tomorrow I have a photographer coming in the mornings to do some shots for a local newspaper, and then an interview. In the afternoon I'm going to go to water aerobics, which I think is free on a Saturday for OAPs, and then in the evening I might join Kimberly down at Blackheath for some fireworks display fun, and then Sunday, yeah, we've got what I just said planned. So yeah, feels weird the experiment's nearly over. In a sort of really random way, I've kind of enjoyed doing it, but really not enjoyed it, because I've had to cut out so much and not be able to buy so much. I can't wait to buy a pair of shoes and a handbag and things like that, but that also sort of makes me realise that I do waste a lot of my money, and you know, it's just at my disposal, and I'm just, yeah, whatever, and it's really made me think, like, I really have got to pull my sort of reins back a bit on what I spend and what I save. If I saved as much as I spent, I'll be fine in the future. So yeah, that's something I'm going to definitely learn from this experiment. So anyway, that's it. Friday night, I'm going to go watch the rest of my telly for the evening, and get up nice and early tomorrow for the photographer. So I'll update you all tomorrow. See ya!